On November 14, 1990, Bull Nakano and Aya Kong met inside a steel cage at Yokohama Cultural Gymnasium. At the time, Bull Nakano held All Japan Women's Pro Wrestling's top championship, the WWWA World Singles title. As the leader of the heel faction Gakumentu, she was one of the promotion's dominant stars. Aya Kong had previously been a member of Gakumentu and had fought alongside Bull. But in 1990, Aya joined Bison Kimura and others to form Jungle Jack. The former partners were now on opposite sides, with Aya emerging as a serious threat to Bull's championship. The rules made this match especially dangerous. There was no referee inside the cage and no time limit. A pinfall or submission would not end the match. The only way to win was to escape the cage before your opponent. Aya did not wait for Bull to reach the ring. She attacked during Bull's entrance, and the fight spilled through the crowd before the match had officially begun. Once the cage door closed, the violence intensified. Both wrestlers drove each other into the steel and used the objects available inside the cage. With no referee present, there was no one to stop the attacks. Aya repeatedly connected with her powerful back fist. Bull answered with kicks, throws, and attacks of her own as both wrestlers tried to create an opening to climb out. Near the end, Bull reached the top of the cage. She could have climbed down and moved closer to victory. Instead, she turned back toward Aya. Bull jumped from the top of the cage and delivered a leg drop. It was an enormous risk, but it showed how far the champion was willing to go to defeat her challenger. Bull eventually escaped the cage and retained the WWWA World Singles Championship. The rivalry, however, was far from over. In 1992, Aya defeated Bull to win the same championship. This cage match became an important chapter in their story, the established champion defending her position against the rival who would eventually take her place at the top.